way. Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Go, 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 go. The Bills make me wanna. The Bills make me wanna. Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Go, 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 go.
Pizza, pizza.
The Bills make me wanna.
Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Blindsided squad! We in this bitch. Alright. G-Show's got a little bit of I gotta talk about something. I had a little bit too much to drink tonight. Alright. I'm not a heavy drinker. I don't do this on a regular basis. I'm not consistent with it, but I'm red in the face because I'm fucking trashed. Alright? I probably shouldn't be doing the show, but fuck it. What's Blindsided Squad do? We in this bitch no matter what. We had to get it pushed back because I had a little bit of technical difficulties. Oliver, what's going on? Nice haircut, he says. I appreciate it. Don't mind the red face. This is what happens when the G-Show gets drinking a little too heavy. All right? I get a little hot, get a little bothered. It's fucking game week. It's Friday night. It's Friday night of game week. G-Show's got a new mic. We got new lighting. We got a new mic. You guys let me know how we sound. Do we sound better? Do I lip smack a little less? Can you hear my breath a little less? Shit drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. We in this. Let's go. Let's go to some of these comments here. Ronald NX. Yo, what is up? Let's go, Buffalo. Woo! Let's go! I'm so fucking lit right now. Oh my God. I can't. Young King, okay, Western New York Mafia, we lit. Same end result, different team, it's all football. Let's go. Hussein, let's go, pizza, pizza. Bills make me want to shout. Dom, go Bills on the road to 3-0. Whew, can you imagine? 3-0 after Sunday, let's hope. We're going to talk about it. Hussein, I see you with the haircut for the game, bro. We in it. You got to look good. Let's go. Shivas, what's up? Young King, Andre Roberts back full healthy. We're going to talk about it. Super pumped about that. Ronald Ennick, sounds great. Chuck, I'm here with the live feed finally. Yeah, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. I think we're good. You guys let me know if we have any more problems here going forward. We're trying to give it a shot. Tom Talks, what's going on? My man Tom Talks, guys. Tom Talks has been hooking it up lately. The hookups, my guy. Oliver, Bills home opener, everyone drunk. Yeah. I got Bills. I got front row tickets. We're sitting section 131, front row tickets, Bill side. Me and one of my good buddies is going. He's actually watching here. What's going on, Phil? Let's go to Facebook here. Corey, let's go. John Tomasi, we're in for some hot takes, boys. Let's go. Brett Harmon, AB gone. Whoop, whoop. Oh, man, I'm pumped. Look, we got front row tickets. I'm going to get right into it. I'm too pumped. Look at guys. This is my home away from home right here. I love this fucking place. Like you guys love your mother's home cooking. Okay? I'm gonna do a little bit of live action. So you guys on YouTube, I can't go live on YouTube yet because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So any of you new guys on YouTube, hit that fucking subscribe button. Let's go. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers so I can go live on YouTube, please. On my phone. I'm saying on my phone. But I'm going to go live when we're walking in the stadium because I'm going to tell you what. My favorite thing in the whole entire world, obviously besides my family, my kids, blah, 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 thirsty whores, you guys know. When I'm walking into the stadium, not only every game, but especially for that home opener, boy. Especially for that home opener, boy. Oh! It's going to be chaos. Pandemonium. Bills are 2-0. Bengals coming to town. They're 0-2. Everyone's thinking that we're going to shit on them. I personally, we're going to get into predictions later on, but I think that the Bills have a good chance to win this game. Definitely don't want to overlook them. But walking into this stadium on Sunday with this different atmosphere, this different hype, we haven't been hyped. We haven't had this many reasons to be excited about this Buffalo Bills squad in a long time. And when I say long time, I mean over 20 years, guys. This isn't like a couple years thing like the Patriots or the Steelers or, the Seahawks or, the Cowboys where, they'll have 3 or 4 years where they hit, they're pretty shitty. Guys, we've been dealing with this fucking bullshit for 20 years, okay? We're starting 2-0 on the road. Yeah, the competition hasn't been top tier, but what the Bills are putting together right now is on another level. It's something that we haven't had in a very, very long time. So when the G Show and my buddy Phil, when we're walking into the new Era Field, the fucking Ralph, and we're walking down to that front row, boy. And not to mention, they're going to do the flyover. It's going to be chaos. They're representing Pancho Villa. Rest in peace. Pancho Villa, he's going to get an awesome shout-out. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be awesome. The fact that the Bills are celebrating Pancho Villa's life, they're flying his family in. They're going to do a celebration. They're going to honor him. It's the fact that they're doing that for a diehard fan is the coolest fucking thing ever. Not a lot of organizations would pull off something like that, and it's going to be sweet. It's going to be sweet. So we got the Pancho Villa, we got the flyover, we got front row tickets, we got 2-0 on the road, coming home. Next 5 out of 6 are home. It's fucking chaos. And another thing that's sick about this game, I'm going to get to your guys' comments in a second, is they're doing the intros, the individual intros. I know a lot of you guys are from out of state, but for the last 5 or 6 years, they come out as a team. This year, finally, they're doing individual intros. So if they do the offense, it's going to be Josh Allen's first time he's ever been, ladies and gentlemen, our starting quarterback from Wyoming, blah, 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 Josh Allen. That fucking stadium, 65,000 people on their feet. It's going to be pandemonium. I can't wait. We're going tomorrow night. We're going to camp out there. We're going to get trashed. We're going to wake up Saturday and keep fucking drinking. And by the time it's game time, 1 o'clock, I'm going to go live for it. G-Show's going to be a goddamn mess. A mess. But it's going to be fucking awesome. Let's get to some of these comments. Oh! Joe Hathaway, let's go Bills. Phil, my man, what's up? Watching him from the tractor. Let's go, baby. Nick Bradley, I hope you like my spiel here, Phil. I had to look at guys. I had to give my boy here, Phil. I had to give him quite the spiel to get him on board for this game. Nick Bradley, come to the home opener every year. Not this year. Waiting for week 4. Yeah, week 4. I'll probably be there. If the Bills beat the Bengals. I can promise you guys, if the Bills beat the Bengals this week, we're going to New England. We're going to that New England game. JD, what up, fam? Finally able to join you live. Your show is second, only to cover 1. Excuse me. Whoa. Wow. I'm already subscribed on YouTube, and I was able to add more. Wish I was able to add more. Hey, look at JD. What's your guy got to do to get to that number 1 spot, my man? We're starting this right this night, and we're doing it right. Brett Harmon. And they are down 4 starting defensive guys. Yeah, the Bengals are a mess right now. Look at they got a decent offense. They got some weapons on offense too. Their running game has sucked this year. Joe Mixon's averaging 1.5 something yards per carry. That's right, per carry. They're averaging 29.5 rush yards per game. It's terrible. It's terrible. But they have weapons. Joe Mixon is still a very good running back. Their big problem is their offensive line. We're going to dive into all this. James William, what's going on, man? Oh, I got to get to these YouTube comments here. Shivas, I'm still trying to get my wife to let me spend another $1,500 to let me go for a home opener. The only reason I want to go is because of Pancho Villa. Hey, Shivas, get your wife watching this stream right now. You comment when she's live and she's watching, and I will give her the spiel of a fucking lifetime to get you up here. If all it takes is your wife needs to be convinced, get her watching, and I'm going to give her the spiel of a lifetime. Anthony, Bengals always play Buffalo tough. I hope we were prepared. Absolutely. This can't be a trap game. I don't think McDermott's going to let this be a trap game for our team, but we can't let that happen. James, glad to see you're live, man. Had a question. What's a player on our defense you see balling out the most? I say Harrison Phillips because Pancho announced him at the 3rd-round pick. Yeah, Harry Phillips, Dirty Harry. He's got that connection with Pancho Villa, which is awesome. I love that shit. But the player that I see having the breakout game of their season is Jerry Hughes. The Bengals had offensive. That's a great question, man. The Bengals offensive line has had so many troubles this year, so many injuries. They drafted a left tackle with Jonah Williams. They traded for Cordy Glenn against our Bills or with our Bills, and he's out. Their offensive line is in shambles right now, and their left tackle, I believe he's a new guy to the team, and to be honest with you, he wouldn't make a lot of NFL teams, okay? We're going to get into their offensive line struggles a little bit more, but let's look for Jerry Hughes to ball the fuck out. Guys on YouTube, I always forget to say this stuff to you guys. You gotta hit that like button, hit subscribe. Same thing with Facebook. Just like the video, share it if you want. Let's go. Bills Mafia, Blindsided Squad. We in this bitch. Shivas Roberts is back. I'm so pumped about that. Tim Ellis, our weakness is speed on the outside, a.k.a. John Ross. Yeah, and if you guys remember, John Ross, we were playing against the Bengals last year in the preseason, and our defense was still good. We still had that good D. G-Show. Right? John Ross burned us. He burned, I don't know if it was Tre'Davious, but he definitely burned Poyer. He burned us in the, he went over the top. He had a big play against us last year in the preseason. So it's preseason, and you got to take it with a grain of salt. But Ross has that speed, boy. And Tyler Boyd, too. Tyler Boyd's a weapon. Who's saying when Andre Roberts returns a punt for a TD, me and G-Show are going to go streaking on the field. I'm in. If Andre Roberts gets a punt return for a touchdown, you guys will see the little G-Show. Shivas, my wife is with my in-laws. Dude, I thought you were about to tell me that she's on. Nicola Terry, where you been, my man? I agree. The Bengals' O-line is all sorts of banged up. I see Daryl Johnson getting a sack in this game, possibly two. Me too, Tom Talks. AB got caught. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Man, we are lit tonight. Uncle Chris is babysitting. Here he is. Let's go. Let's go, Uncle Chris. Let's go. Hey, you guys on Facebook, it looks like I'm frozen from what I'm seeing. Let me know if there's any problems. Jim Diz, woo, let's go. John Ross is a threat, but Dalton isn't going to have enough time to let Ross go through his full route. Yeah, the thing with the Bengals is they run the tight formations with the wide receivers, so they do a lot of underneath stuff. They do a lot of shifty stuff, running the corners into each other. They're a creative offense. That is for sure. Look, they have a ton of passing yards this year. I think Andy Dalton's second in the league in pass yards. And it's for a reason. A lot of it is playmaking by the wide receivers. John Ross has made a lot of plays. The yards after the catch for the Bengals are huge. So what's that say? The Bills got to be able to tackle. The Bills have to tackle this game. That's going to be the biggest thing. But we're going to get into it. I had to get pumped up. This place right here, I fucking love this place. Just like I love the Blindsided Squad. We're moving on here. Look at this clown. Look at this clown. I don't want to talk about it all night. I don't. Phil, you're good, fam. Okay. Evan's getting an INT on Sunday, says Ronald. Yeah, I hope so. He should have had one last Sunday. Picked 6 in this bitch, and he got too excited. But look at this guy. An absolute travesty. What a joke. I want to sit here and shit on him and say all the money that he blew, all the potential that he blew, joining the second best AFC East team. But at the end of the day, I'm at the point where I'm starting to think he's actually fucked up. I mean that. I really think that. Oh boy, sorry guys. I'm really thinking that he might literally have like CTE or something going on, because with the stories that are coming out, the drama that's happening with this guy, he's all fucked up. Phil, it's snowing, baby. John, I think Burfict scrambled the eggs. Yeah, me too, man. AB put it all on himself. He's on drugs or something. Says Tom Talks. I don't know what the hell is going on with this dude, but he's shot. And to be honest, with the threatening text, including the chick he was threatening, pictures of her kids, I'll tell you what, boy, you threaten me or my wife with pictures of my kids, I'm coming to hunt that ass down. He's shot. He's got some things going on up there in the head. I don't want to shit on him all night. Amanda K, let's go. Let's bench another quarterback Sunday. Let's go Bills. Let's talk about it. We're 2-0 this year against fucking shutting down quarterbacks for the season. Edmonds is a total stud, and he's only 21 with nothing but upside. Even his brothers in the Pittsburgh is a beast. Genetic freaks, absolutely. Chuck, I've been saying that when Vontaze hit him, that was his sanity. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the dude. I just had to bring it up because it's a sign. He fucked the Bills over. B didn't want to give him that much money. He shit on the Bills. Annoying, whatever, moving on. Fucked the Raiders over. Now the Patriots, they bring in all these scrubs, give him a shot, and he fucked them over. Look at how many shots the Patriots have given Josh Gordon. He's still around, and they can't keep AB for more than 2 weeks. This guy's a mess. I don't think he'll ever play in the NFL again, and I'm thankful that we don't have to see his ass next week. Very thankful for that. A couple injury updates here with the Bills. Kind of devastating. Devin Singletary, I was expecting it. When he pulled up with a hamstring last week, I was not expecting him to play this week. And not only that, I'm okay with him not playing because our run game is not where we're going to have to shine. Or, you know what, it is actually where I think we're going to shine, but I don't think we're going to need Singletary to play to shine. I think between Yeldon and Gore, we're going to be okay. Singletary's out with a hamstring. Let's get him healthy for week 4. And let's not risk it. I think that's kind of the strategy they're playing here. Phil McLaren, yup, that's my guy right there. Is Roberts playing? Brett Harmon, yes. Andre Roberts is playing. Taron Johnson's out. Not huge. Serrano, Kurt Coleman, these guys that are filling in for Taron Johnson have done a really good job to date. And the big thing, this is huge, guys. This is under the radar. A lot of you guys aren't super pumped about it, I'm sure, but I am. Andre Roberts coming back is ginormous. Micah Hyde has been a safe punt returner. Isaiah McKenzie back there, there's not many kick returns we're bringing out of the end zone, but the fact that we have Andre Roberts back finally is huge for our team. It means that every single time they punt the ball, we have a chance to make an explosive play. I hope I'm keeping this shit together. I'm trash right now. Hussein, sucks we're not going to see Singletary live because I'm only going to one game this year, but I understand we got to keep him healthy. Yeah, I wanted him to ball out too. And the Bengals run defense is god awful this year. So Singletary probably would have balled. It probably would have been his breakout game. But there's always next week. Always next week. Ronald, we got 18 people watching the stream. Let's get them likes up. That's what I'm talking about. I wanted to get into that. Over the last, 5 or 6 days, the Facebook page is fucking blowing up, okay? You guys on Facebook, like this video, like our page, blah, 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 blah. Subscribe on YouTube, blah, 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 blah. You guys that are listening on the podcast, hit the subscribe. Give us a 5-star rating. I got to say that shit. But the Facebook page is fucking blowing up. I cannot say thank you enough to you guys that are supporting us, that are joining the Blindsided squad. I love that shit. I love it. I appreciate it endlessly. YouTube, I got my go-to, my OGs here, always and forever. We're a little bit slower on the subscribers. I want to get that up bad. So you guys on YouTube, hit that like, hit that subscribe if you don't already. We in this bitch. I really want to say thank you. I've gotten so much positive feedback, advice, suggestions, just like positive messages saying, hey man, you're killing it. Hey, here's what you could do to be a little, to improve on things. I eat that shit up. I'm not one of these dudes that's like, if you want to message me and say, hey, I love the show, here's what I'd like to see, I eat that shit up. Send it my way. Please. I've gotten so much from it. I appreciate it, honestly. Blindsided Squad, we in this bitch. I love you, motherfuckers. And I'm trash, so I love you even more. If you guys were here right now, I'd be hugging you. I'm that kind of drunk. I'm that touchy-feely guy. Come on, bring it in here. Bring it in here. I'm hugs. I'm tapping on the ass. It's a little too much. Let's go. War Code, we in this bitch. Will be nice to finally have that. What is that? Gore's going to have a big game. He knows how big this game is. It's going to be lit. The Ralph is going to be lit. It's going to be chaos. I can't. I'm so glad I'm going out there tomorrow night because I can't not be around the environment. I can't not. So you guys that are out of state, you guys that can't be at the game, I'm going to try to go live on Facebook. So you guys on YouTube, jump over to the Facebook page tomorrow. Hit that like button. Try to keep tabs. I'm going to be going live. We're going to be, doing some film on the tailgate, what's going on tomorrow night, what's going on Sunday. It's going to be chaos. Who's saying we need to get them cornballs who watch Buffalo Fanatics YouTube to come here to the G Show. Let's go. Let them know. War Code, punt returner. Yeah, that's right. Oliver, best YouTuber. That's what I'm fucking talking about, Oliver. My guy. Mark Sucky. I hope that's how you pronounce your name. I love your last name. Sucky. Is Roberts playing? Yes, Roberts is fucking playing. We in this. We're going to have a punt return for a touchdown. We got an explosive punt returner, kickoff, return specialist. We haven't had it in a long-ass time. We finally got our guy. This is what we signed him for. He burned us last year with the Jets. We should all be very excited about Andre Roberts being back. JD, let's go. I think our defense will force some turnovers in this game, probably over 3. Pressure on Dalton. Look at guys. Dalton's had 9 sacks in the first 2 games. 9. That O-line is a mess. JD, coupled with our ball-hawking secondary, equals a disaster for the Bengals. Our defense is going to show out. Also, Josh Allen will finally hit 300 yards passing and 3 passing TDs. John Brown will have 100 receiving and a touchdown. Our Bills will win 41-14. Hey, dude. If that's the case, if that's how this game goes, you'll see the Bills boner, section 131, row 1, popped out, over the wall. I'm fucking going streaking. You're going to see it. And we win this game. If we drop 40 and they only score 14, I'm out there streaking. Fuck them. I'll be down in the beer the whole time, slapping up the whole Bill sideline, waiting to get tackled. Look at, I'm a big fella. I'm shifty. I got that footwork, boy. I used to run some cross country, played a little basketball. Your boy's got the jump shot. I got that footwork. Security's going to have a hard time. I'm scoring that touchdown. Shivas, I hear, is a decent wide receiver, Roberts. Yeah, he played pretty well in training camp, made some plays. Dom, last guy I remember returning kicks that was that good was Roscoe Parrish, and I don't think Parrish holds a candle to Roberts. But, yeah, Parrish was the last guy we had. Dustin Lyons, what's going on, man? Preston Brown is going to get toasted by Andre Roberts on the Gadget Plays watch. I don't think Andre Roberts is much of a gadget guy. I think all gadget's going to go to McKenzie. Roberts is actually a pretty good route runner. Watching him in training camp and even in a little bit in the preseason, he ran some good routes, got some good separation, made some decent plays. Who's saying Ed Oliver is going to look like a hungry dog when he looks at John Miller? John Miller's ass. We know this. Look at. I appreciate what John Miller did for the Bills. He tried his hardest, blah, 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 blah. But he sucked. Oliver, Cincinnati is a bad team. You had seen their first 2 games. Yeah, that was bad. But they also played tougher competition than the Bills. If we played the Seahawks and the 49ers the first 2 weeks, there would be different outcomes. I can't say we wouldn't be 2-0, but it would be different, okay? Might be closer games. Maybe we do come out with a loss from there. They play tougher competition. We can't overlook the Bengals. They have a decent offense. They have a decent offense, and their defense is not terrible. Their front 4, they got Geno Atkins. They got some guys on that D line that can ball, so we can't overlook them. Who's saying, Dustin, maybe if we hit a Bengal defender late, Preston Brown will just watch and play to the rest. Yeah, look, I love Preston Brown. I loved what he did with the Bills, but he's too slow, okay? He can't cover. Guys like Cole Beasley should have a massive game. If I had a list of potential MVP on the defense, I'm going to say Jerry Hughes. Potential MVP on the offense is Cole Beasley. That's my guy. Oh, boy. Okay, man, these comments are lit tonight. I can't even move on. Who's calling the game up there this weekend? I can't remember. 2 guys, I don't know. I'm not really too familiar with the announcers unless they're nationwide guys. Like I know the Romos, I know the Gumbles. Gumbel can kiss my ass. He was terrible last week, but I'm not sure. Bunzalo, you a Sabres fan? Just curious. Yeah, I am, but not like I am a Bills fan. Sabres. If the Sabres are good, I'm on the bandwagon. I'm just not really a hockey guy. So if they make it to the playoffs, I'll watch the games and root for them and whatnot, but I just not really that into hockey. Any chance Allen goes over 300 yards, if he's going to do it, this is a pretty good game. This is going to be our first real test for our offensive line. Our O-line has played awesome this year to date, but they're going against a D-line that they haven't faced before. These guys are savages, okay? This Bengal front four, it may be all they have going on right now. Their secondary is kind of ass. They're giving up a ton of pass yards, but I mean, it should be a good game for Allen. It all depends on how much time the O-line's going to give him. Dustin Lyons, Gummo was jocking the Giants' stick. It was terrible, dude. It was terrible. I was rattled. Already picked Beasley for FanDuel. Let's go, Phil. Let's go. Tell him the story. What story? What story am I telling him? Well, you can't tell me. We have a million stories about us in the Sabre. Oh. Wow. Shouldn't have gone there, dude. Moving on. Oliver, O-line, big important from last year. War code. Allen could go over 300 yards, but if we get ahead quick, we might end up running a lot of the day. Yeah, we should run. Okay, if we get our run game going, it's going to be a nice day for this Bills team. We're all about that run game this game. I think we're going to start out run heavy, show, prove to these guys that we're going to run the ball down their throat, make them stop the run game. And then once they start biting on that play action, Josh Allen's going to fucking light it up like it's a goddamn 4th of July in this bitch. At the fucking Ralph. Oh! Sucky. We should be hoping for 400 yards. I am. I want Allen to have this bust-out, breakout game, okay? I'm not. I mean, we're going for it. We talk about him a lot. We're going to keep this bitch rolling. Okay, obviously, everyone's pumped up about Josh Allen and what he's shown this year. But we need this motherfucker. I want to see him hit on some of those deep balls. That John Brown deep ball that he missed last week, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with missing it. I like the fact that we went for it. I want to see a couple of those plays hit, whether it's Robert Foster, whether it's McKenzie, whether it's John Brown. I don't give a shit who the fuck it is. It could be Ed Oliver for all I care. Hit that man deep. Let's see a big firework play. Let the G-Show get naked in the goddamn front row. I want to be lit. James Williams, the Bengals are about to press assault charges on the Bills after Sunday's game. Dustin Lyons, their O-line is bad already. Now they are injured. Oliver and Horrible Harry going to eat. Yeah, look at that. The interior D-line is going to have a huge game. Think about what Jerry Hughes is going to do. The only offense that the Bengals are going to be able to run is a quick snap the ball, snap and throw. Dalton's not going to have any fucking time. Our defense is disgusting. This is what I'm talking about. I don't see any way that this is a close game. I shouldn't be saying that. It goes against everything I say because it's any given Sunday. Vegas only has the Bills favored at -5.5, -6. Okay. So it says we're supposed to win. We're supposed to win by a decent amount, but it could still be a touchdown game, right? But how the fuck is this team going to hang in with us when our defense is absolutely – our pass defense is number 1 in the NFL right now, by far. Since 2018, we're giving up 181 yards a game, number 1, by a long shot to number 2, number 1. And the only offense that the Bengals have is Andy Dalton. They can't establish a run game because their offensive line is so bad. Okay? Our secondary is the best in the NFL. Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, Trey White, Levi Wallace, Kevin Johnson, Kurt Coleman, Saran Neal. Our secondary is disgusting. It's disgusting. Tremaine Edmonds, Matt Milano, amazing in coverage. They're not going to blitz. They're going to leave it to Jerry Hughes, Daryl Johnson, Ed Oliver, Starla Tulele, Dirty Harry, Jordan Phillips, Shaq Lawson, Trent Murphy. Those 8 guys, that rotation, hey, how about G-Show being trash right now and slinging off our first string and second string D-line? Can I get some fucking recognition here? Bills fanatics, Buffalo fanatics, you can kiss my ass. I don't know why I went there, but fuck. We're not going to blitz. Linebackers are going to stay back. Secondary is going to stay back. We're going to get enough pressure on the quarterback with just our front 4 rushing. 100%. And our secondary is going to be picking that fucking ball off like I'm picking fucking apples off the tree. It's going to be a shit show. The Bills are going to roast. I don't see any way this game is close. I shouldn't be saying that. Any given Sunday, Bengals have a solid shot. They have a great offense. John Ross is a serious weapon. Tyler Boyd has a high-volume receiver, and he has a real chance to have a breakout game against Levi Wallace. That's what I'm supposed to say. But it ain't fucking happening. There's no way. Sorry, guys. Jesus Christ. Want to give me your tickets? Drew, yes, I'll give you my tickets. Send me your email, and I'm going to email my front row tickets right fucking to you, dude. Send me your email. Victor, I'm with you all the way. Thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you like the page, Victor. Let's go. Who's the first, Oliver? Dustin Lyons. Does anyone else send comments on YouTube and they disappear as soon as they come up? Ton Talks. No way they hang with us. We will beat them by 14 or more. Shivas, the whole D-line is lit. That's right. Dom calling for a pick 6 on Sunday. I want to see that too. I want this to be a big game, extravaganza, fireworks. It's gonna be chaos in the stadium. Let's keep these fans going. Let's keep the fans going here. Mixon is good though, Dustin. Yeah, he absolutely is. Mixon is not. He's a fucking running back that's gonna get yards. I don't care. The Bills' run defense hasn't been the best over the last couple years. You know, there's a lot of room for improvement there. And if Mixon hits a hole, man, he can bust one out. Tom Talks, first 2 weeks, both teams had serious weapon, and you see how that went. Yeah, that's right. Wallace is a stud. Mike Jensen, yeah. Oh, boy. I'm jumping all over the place tonight. Look, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this shit. Trey White, okay? After last games, he gave up a few catches, right? He gave up a few plays. We're looking at right here one of the best corners in the NFL. I don't give a shit what Pro Football Focus numbers say, although I do like PFF. I like going, using their stats and whatnot, seeing how players played for PFF. I don't care what rating he is on PFF. I don't give a shit. He's a top 5 corner in the NFL, and he's the number 1 corner on the best secondary in the NFL. You Bills fans, you fucking fair weather Bills fans that say Tre'Davious was getting burned. Okay, yeah. He gave up more passes than we're used to, right? It was garbage time for the most part. When Trey was giving up passes or catches, it was garbage time. And they weren't big plays. It wasn't like he was getting burned over the top. He was getting burned on cutback routes, and it happened a few times. No corner in the NFL is always going to get no targets and no catches. You fucking idiots that were shitting on Tre'Davious White after last game can kiss my ass. You look ridiculous. I hate the stupid fans. There's a lot of them. You know, not a lot. Blindsided Squad, we're a well-educated group. I mean, you guys are commenting on here. You guys are fucking educated fans. And a lot of the comments I see on the page are good. But once in a while, there's some fucking morons that slip through the cracks here and just start dropping bombs. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like that Dave guy the other day talking about how AB should have been on the Bills. We should have signed him. It'd be the best thing that's ever happened to us since Andre Reed. Yeah, you know what he's doing? I made a bet with that motherfucker that if AB gets caught, doesn't work out with the Patriots, you have to submit a public apology. So tomorrow, I will be posting on our page a public apology from that fucking troll. Okay? So you guys that are shitting on Trey White, shut the fuck up. Shut up. You look like a dumb fan. Trey White's one of the best corners in the NFL, if not the. Okay? He's up there with the top guys. Okay? On the best secondary in the NFL. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Dustin, war code exactly. Whoops, not a good comment to start with. Oliver, what is your favorite NCAA team? Mine is Texas Longhorns. Got to go Syracuse, baby, all the way. Cuse. Even though football, not the prettiest. Ronald, Trey got to show up this week. He shows up every week. I have no doubt about it. Any corner can have an off game. Remember when Stevie Johnson and Sammy Watkins owned Rivas? That was fun to watch, especially Stevie, boy. Trey latches on a wide receiver and makes them invisible almost every week. Yeah, dude. That's absolutely right. He usually doesn't get any targets. He usually gets no targets. John, we seem to always have great corners. Yeah, we've been drafting them well lately. Travis, he just needs to make more plays on the ball. Great corner, not quite elite yet. Yeah, I would say great. I would agree with that. As hard as it is for me to say that elite is the top 3 to 5 guys, I would say Tre'Davious is just on the outside of that. just on the outside. But we also don't play a defense where our corners are overly aggressive. The defense that we play tight coverage and we make tackles. We don't miss tackles. Pamela, I agree with you 100%. Hate how fair weather fans, either you are or you are not a true Buffalo Bills. If not, shut the fuck up. Let them know, Pamela. We in this. Look at Blindsided Sports. We got some chicks in the squad now. We got some chicks rolling around in here, and they know their fucking shit. They know their Bills. And look at any chick that's gonna come on to the live stream and say either you're a Bills fan or you hate. If not, then shut the fuck up. I want you on the squad. You made it to the squad. Tom Talks. What do you think about putting Duke Williams at the TN spot? I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan. I've seen a lot of people talk about this. He's got the big body. He's got the big frame. I want that motherfucker lined up on the outside. Okay? He snatches balls down. He can make plays. I want him lined up on the outside. I don't want him inside blocking. I don't want him, I'd rather see him on the outside. That's what he does. Hey, real quick, guys. Speaking of Tom Talks, my guy, we did a top 10 video, top 10 plays of the week against the Giants, Bills versus Giants, top 10 plays. I just break down. I show the top 10 plays and break the plays down a little bit. So make sure you check that out on YouTube, Facebook, mostly YouTube. Subscribe. And I'm going to try to do another one, Bills versus Bengals here. I'm going to try to put it out on Monday. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I had to drop that real quick. I had to talk about that real quick. You guys on Facebook, like, comment, share. You guys on YouTube, subscribe. Podcast, subscribe. Hit that 5-star review. We in this bitch. Blindsided Sports. We lit. It's fucking Friday. Games in what? It's like, what, 30 hours or something? I don't know. 30 hours? It's going to be pandemonium. Pandemonium. Tune in the fucking music. Let's go.
Pizza.
And look at him go. He could go all the way. Touchdown.
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. The Bills make me wanna.
All right. When you get pumped up like that, sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I mean, that song gets me pumped up. Sometimes I just gotta let it go. Well, let's get to the comments here. Jesus Christ, Bryce, what's your opinion on Zay Jones? Zay Jones, I think he's underwhelming. I think he's a third or fourth receiver at best. I think he doesn't make a lot of teams. I think that Cole Beasley, John Brown's here. Now that Zay Jones has slipped down the depth chart, it just goes to show how little talent Josh Allen had last year and why he struggled as much as he did. Same thing with our offensive line. Same thing with Robert Foster. It's just a lack of talent. Now that we brought new guys in, they're slipping down the depth chart, and we're going to bring in a couple more receivers, another tight end as the years go on, and this offense is only going to get better. The ceiling's only going to get higher. And Zay Jones, Robert Foster, they're probably just going to fall off. I hate to say it because I was a big fan of Zay, big fan of Robert, but they were productive players on a losing team. Show me a productive player on a winning team, and I'm all in. Productive player on a losing team, low ceiling. That's where I'm at on Zay. Eric, what about Here Comes the Boom hit with Micah Hyde put on Fowler? Yeah, that's in the top 10 plays, man. Check it out. Ed Oliver is really making a huge difference on the pressure and sacks. We are going to get guys a machine. Great pick. Beanie McDermott are the real deal. Absolutely, guys. I've talked about it a million times, and I'll talk about it again. The way that they built this team is just it's like nothing we've ever seen before. It's Bill Polian-esque. Ton of reason to be excited, and we have to. This week, this Sunday is a game we have to put away. In years past, a team comes in and I'm sorry, I've been reading the comments here. I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry, guys. Dustin Lyons, good show, bro. Thanks. No, I'm not going anywhere. That was just a little bit of a halftime. Dustin, you got to get your parents to go to the enchantment under the CDNs. McKenzie's better than Jones. You think B makes any trades at the deadline? I was thinking about this. I would not be surprised if we made a play for a weapon on offense. On a team like, a team that's not contending, on a team that, injury riddled, they have cap issues. They're going to be going through somewhat of a rebuild. If there's somebody out there who has a year left on their contract, or on a team that, like I said, is rebuilding, I could see the Bills making that trade, going for it. If at the trade deadline we're in a position where it looks like we're going to make the playoffs and we're a couple pieces away from really blowing this thing up, I wouldn't be surprised at all. We know Brandon Beane isn't afraid to make those moves. Chris Castellano, what's up, my dudes? Let's go. YouTube censors your name, bro. Weird. What do you mean? YouTube censors my name. What does that mean? How do they censor my name? Dom, Bill should trade for AJ Green if healthy. I saw that. I've seen some. Sorry, guys. I've seen some. See you later, Oliver. I've seen some hype on the AJ Green trade, and yeah, it's a possibility. But can we get another guy from Cincinnati with injury problems? Boy, if we traded for AJ Green after we signed Tyler Kroft and that motherfucker can't stay healthy, we then trade for AJ Green and he can't stay healthy. They censor Hussein's name. Jesus Christ, that's a little bit racist there. I gotta get my gym back. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, we're moving on here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, real quick, guys. I hope you guys watched this story. I had to mention it because I watched it. I was fucking moved by it. I got emotional. I'm an emotional guy. I got kids myself. I got friends who've kind of dealt with the same situation. Mitch Morse's brother. The Bills did an amazing special on Mitch Morse and the relationship he has with his brother. I can't exactly remember what the exact diagnosis is of what is exactly wrong with his brother, but he's not 100% there. You know what I mean? He has physical, mental disabilities, and it was because he was shook aggressively by his babysitter when he was 4 months old. Just as a father, as somebody that has 4 kids, it got me all emotional. It was really hard to watch, but seeing the way Mitch Morse handles it, seeing the type of relationship he has with his brother, it was so touching. I don't like to be all emotional and get all corny here while we're doing the show. I like to stay lit, talk about Bills and whatnot, but it was fucking awesome. So if you guys get a chance, go check out the Bills YouTube page or their I think they put it out on Facebook, Twitter. I think they put it out on everything. Who's saying you two don't like Muslims? Check it out, guys. Seriously, check it out. Let's get to the comments here. Capitalize who said, I'm not a father, but I got emotional watching that, Chuck. Yeah, me too, man. I mean, it was tough. It was tough to watch. It really was. But it was beautiful. It made me even more of a bigger fan than Mitch Morse. Seeing that motherfucker, shift out and run out on the outside, making big blocks so we can bust out plays in the run game is awesome, is one thing. But seeing him at home, seeing him, spend time with his family, spend time with his brother, it was really touching. So just made me an even bigger fan of Mitch Morse. What do you think of AB getting released? I think it's huge. I think he's lost his shit. I don't want to shit on him. We already talked about it quite a bit, but I don't know. AB, I think he's lost his shit. Boy, we've talked about a shit ton tonight. This has flown by. I can't believe we're 45 minutes in already. We've been talking about all this. I loved him on the team. Now I'm a fan of the man himself. That's right. Tom Talks, did you see when they interviewed Ed Oliver and he said he wanted to see table smashing and they ignored him? Dude, it's going to be chaos. I'm hoping to go live. I'm going to be at the tailgate. Like I said, I'm going to be spending the night there tomorrow night. And then all day Sunday, I'm waking up at 7:30 and it begins. So I'm going to go live. I'll try to get some good videos. I'll try to post them to the page and whatnot. So you guys that are only on YouTube, make sure you scoot over to Facebook and check us out. Guys, at the end of the day, Bills Bengals, we're favored by 5.5, 6 points for a reason. Shivas, did anyone listen to previous unpublished Pancho Villa interview? I have not. We're gonna dive into the Pancho Villa stuff this weekend because they're honoring his legacy, they're honoring his fanhood, they're flying his family, and it's so awesome. Luke Hardy, our head coach, is the new version of Marv. Yeah, he doesn't fuck around. He's a stud. Huge supporter of Sean McDermott, but we're favored here for a reason. The big thing that the Bengals have going on is, wow, look at this. I'm all over the place. Is how bad their O-line is, okay? And our D-line has proven this year that they're nasty with Trent Murphy being back 100%. Jerry Hughes is going to wreak havoc on their shitty left tackle. It's like their fourth-string left tackle and their third-string guard. I mean, their whole left side covering Dalton's back is in shambles. It's over. It's over on the quarterback front. They're going to have so much pressure on Dalton. Our secondary is too good. They're going to get pressure. He's going to have to throw quick. Our linebackers are going to be all over it. Our secondary is going to be able to play up tight. I mean, as long as our O-line can block for Allen against their front four, because their front four is good, we're going to have a really good fucking day. I don't see any ifs, ands, or buts about it. Can't let John Ross get deep. Can't let him have that big bust-out play. That's how we lose these types of games. That's it. That's how we lose them. They're not going to nickel and dime us down the field. It's not going to happen. If the Bengals beat us, they're going to have three or four huge plays, and the Bills are going to have a couple stupid turnovers. That's the only way we lose this game. My prediction is the Bills win. Oh, boy. Bills win 35-13. Bills win 35-13. That's my prediction. I'm sticking to it. I'm going to be there. You guys on Facebook, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and everything on YouTube. Do that all. Hit the bell on YouTube, Facebook, YouTube, We Lit, Twitter. Follow us. Podcast, 5-star rating. Hit that subscribe. Derek Robinson, maybe Foster and Jones show up against the weak secondary. Their secondary isn't too weak. See our Bills, 35-14 Bills. Hey, Jacob. What you doing, bud? You can come in. What's that, babe? You gotta turn it the other way. You get it? Come here, honey. Come on. You want to say hi to everyone? Hi. Say hi. Hi. Right here into the mic. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Let's go Buffalo.
Yeah. Who's going to win, the Bills or the Bengals?
Buffalo.
That's right. What's the score going to be?
Touchdown.
Touchdown? They're going to win by 1 touchdown, 2 touchdowns? How many touchdowns are they going to win by?
9.
9? 9 touchdowns? You think so? I'm excited. All right, baby. You going to bed? I love you. Good night, baby. All right, guys. We're doing it live. As always, kid interruptions. Okay, Jacob can stay put. Hey, look at G-Show in this. We in this. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I saw it. You got to go to bed, though, okay, honey? I love you. I left a review on Apple Podcasts. Let's go, John. Let's go. Pamela, what a cutie. You go, boy. Yeah, he's a stud. He's my little guy. Tom Talks, I'm telling you, watch TJ Yeldon in this game. Dave will have a plan for him. I think so, too, man. I think Yeldon's going to ball out. I think Gore's going to ball out. Look at the more our run game has a good, the more our run game gets going, gets developed, the bigger our pass plays are going to be. Plain and simple. That's just football 101, okay? But, boy, if you can open up this game with the run game and you can have that defense bite and Preston Brown slow-ass bite on these play action and get Josh Allen to roll out and give him time to find John. Oh, my God. A lot of things are leading to the Bills having a big day. I don't see a lot of situations where the Bengals come in here and get the W. I don't see a lot of situations where the Bengals come in and keep it close. I just don't. So, with that being said, I'm going to roll, guys. Stay tuned. We're going to be putting up a bunch of stuff on Facebook. I'll probably be on Twitter. I love you, motherfuckers. Blindsided Squad. We in this bitch. Do the like, do the comment, do the share, do the subscribe, do all that. I hate saying that shit, but I got to say it. We're trying to grow this thing. So you guys liking and sharing and all that shit, that Blindsided Squad is blowing up, okay? Hey, good job, buddy. Ron Athletics, I appreciate that, man. As always, I love you, motherfuckers. Blindsided Squad, stay tuned. We're going to be getting crazy at New Era Field tomorrow night all the way into Sunday. We lit. I love you guys. Blindsided Squad, we in this bitch. We out of here.
He could go all the way. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Go, 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 go. The Bills make me wanna.